be here uh, almost every day, but it's difficult, but I am trying. And that's it.
Nice to know you as always. And you, Luis?
Hello, my name is Luis. I'm 28. I'm here on TNT sites last September. I've been here with almost all you yet. And that's it. It's a pleasure to be here to talk with you, to improve our English, to improve our communication skills. And that's it.
Nice to have you here. And you, Joaquim?
Okay, my name is Joaquim Maia. I am from Portugal. I live near Lisbon. I am 76 years old, already retired, married, 2 kids, one son, one daughter, and 3 grandsons. As a hobby, I like to walk very much in the morning, to exercise in the morning also, to read the news. I have the habit to read the news in the morning, start the day reading the news, and more. I like also to read books, also watching series in the TV, series about nature. I like very much to watch series about nature. And I am here in the TNT since August 2021, and I like very much to attend classes here in TNT, to know good friends. It's nice to stay here in TNT.
We also like you very much, my friend. And you, Aline, can you present yourself for us? Aline, are you listening to us? Oh, yeah.
Hello, how are you? I am Aline. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe, with my mother and stepfather. That's it.
Perfect. It's good to start. And you, Dalvan, who are you, man? I think it's your first time here as well.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dalvan. I am 26 years old. I live in Federal District. I begin in English. I like to listen music. I like watch series. Nice.
Perfect. Good to start. And guys, can you just check the chat? And the questions are there. We have 10 here. And we have to adapt 1 questions because the question number 8 is, what is your prospects for new government Brazilian? But Joaquim is Portuguese. So when we get there, it's about Portuguese government.
Yes.
But we have to start with the question number 2. So did you achieve your goals last year? What were they? Thus, em português, você atingiu seus objetivos no ano passado? Quais foram eles? Né? Leandro, can you start and pass for another after your content?
No, I was trying to remember my last year goals.
You have just 5 seconds to remember.
No, I'm joking.
Time is up. Go.
Time is money. Oh yeah. So I can say that yes, I achieved my goals, but I didn't have this clearly goals or milestones to achieve. This year was gonna be different. It's typical from January times that people are always trying to set new goals. But yeah, I am happy, and I had achieved my goals. That was keeping studying, keeping learning new things, and I have the simple goal every day, that is to learn at least one thing and to share at least one thing with someone every single day. So I achieved it.
Man, we are so similar in this point. And you, Andrea, did you achieve your goals last year?
Yes, I can consider that I achieved my goals last year, because one of my goals was attending more here on TNT, because I consider myself a very shy person, and I had many difficulties to attending the meetings. But for me, it was really good, because I've been attending more, and I think I could achieve this mainly goal that I had.
Nice. And you, Luis?
Oh, I don't remember exactly my goals. I think that I did not have exactly goals, but I don't remember, because I have a roadmap that I want to follow, and I keep following this. All right. For example, I would like to learn English, and in the last year, I was planning to do some internship, right? I was planning to go to another country, but everything changed, and I didn't, and it was not possible to go at that time. And I started to search for platform to learn English, like TNT, for example, and I found here, and I want to I want to learn English. I want to practice. I want to improve, and I'm doing this in any kind of way that I can. Of course, if I do some internship, it's okay. It's very good. But if I cannot do this, I'm keeping improving my English here on TNT, for example, and I don't know, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to put goals, to put objectives, because there's a lot of changes in our month, in our year. That's it. I don't have, for example, goals for this year, clearly. Of course, that I have a roadmap that I will keep follow, a personal roadmap, a professional roadmap. I have things that I want to achieve, but not exactly this year. And I'm keep the way to achieve this. That's it.
Nice. I think you got another question, the further question, but
Sorry.
no, it happens a lot here. It's normal, and we encourage you to doing this. And as you ask something, speak something, you get better, and there is the purpose here. And you, Dalvan, what did you achieve? Did you achieve your goals last year? Guys, I think it's the first time here, so Dalvan and Aline, if you don't have comfortable to answer, that's no
Guys,
worry.
não consigo comunicar ainda. Só vou treinar
Perfect.
mesmo.
You can hear us, you can listen to us, you can ask us something in Portuguese. That's okay as well. And when you feel comfortable to speak one word, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, we are open to listen to you, to hear you, and that's fine. Aline, if you are not comfortable to do it, neither, that's okay as well. And if you are, and you can answer the question for us.
Number 2, né? No, not how often. I am supposed to start working out, and it didn't happen. But in comparison, I improved my English and read the books I want to.
And I started a workout and I stopped and I started again and stopped and I started again and I stopped. We have to share in Instagram to grow up and go stronger. And the next one, guys, is the question number 3. So what else did you learn last year? So did you learn in a language, in a skill, or learning something in your new job? So what else? Luis, what else did you learn last year?
I think that last year I improved my communication speeds in general, not just in Portuguese, not just in English. And TNT helps me a lot with this. Yes, I helped last year and I help now because I don't think I am a good communication yet as well, but I improved, of course. And last year I started to learn French. I tried not so hard. I'm just trying with some immersions here, more to have fun than a hard learning, of course, because I'm sure that this is a process that I will keep following. And that's it. It was a good point for the last year. I don't remember. I think that I had more near the professional context, for example, but for personal context, this was 2 good points for me.
Agreed. It was 2 good points, I guess. And you, Joaquin, what else did you learn last year?
Well, I think last year I didn't learn anything in special. I think the most that I learned last year, maybe I start also to attending French classes here in TNT. It's maybe it's the what I have learned more in last year. Maybe to practice French also here in TNT. But nothing special, I think.
And you, Andrea?
Yes, I learned some new things in my job, but the main thing that I have learned is to be more confident with things that I want to achieve. That's it.
Simply and straight. And you, Leandro?
Well, as Joaquin, I haven't learned anything special. I learned Excel. I did a course in December and I learned some formulas in Excel that I never had, and I never had a clue how to use. And now I see that it's easy, dynamic tables. So I learned Excel. And that's it. It's I only remember because I did it in December, but the entire year I couldn't remember anything special.
You're better than me. I have no idea that what's about Excel functions.
It's simple, believe me.
Yes. And you, Aline, what else did you learn last year?
No, New York's words in English. A main field of work, which is wax with design, and I learned to know myself better.
And I would like to do exactly the same. This last, mostly. And the other ones here is the question number 4, guys. What is your now we reach what the Luis told us. What are your goals this year? Can be personal or your life, your meaning, with your friends, or can be business, how to make more money, how to lose more money, or something that you wanted to share with here with us. So Joaquim, can you be the first one?
Yes. In my case, I think I'm not planning special goals also for this year, because normally I plan my goals day by day. For example, when in many situations, when I finish to have breakfast, I make the plan for the day, for the morning, for the afternoon, what I need to do for in these days. For the year. I already plan to 2 trips for this year. Normally, we made 2 trips here in Portugal every year. Then my wife and I, we already talking about the trips for this year. Then we already planned for the months of September and October, our trips here in Portugal is maybe the most interesting plans for this year, I think.
But you're going to do these trips inside of Portugal?
Yeah. Normally, every year we plan in different points, in different provinces, in different places. Every year we plan to trips here, and for this year we planned already the trips for this year. Maybe the most important goals for this year, I think.
And you, Andrea, what are your goals this year, or personal or business?
Yes, I have some goals for this year's. First of all, to do exercise, because I'm very lazy and I need to, I don't know, go to the gym or even walking on the beach. What else? I've been driving a motorcycle for a while, actually for a long time, but I don't know how to drive a car. I have a license to drive a car, but I'm afraid to drive a car, and I don't feel confidence to drive a car. And this year, I intend to start a school for people that already have a license. And thank God, I hope that I can achieve this. That's it.
And I think I'm afraid so, I guess. I don't have a car, but if I have, I would be afraid of driving as well. So, I don't know, it seems to be dangerous, I guess.
But
sorry.
But I ride a motorcycle. It's more dangerous than a car, and I don't have the courage to drive a car.
I really understand that. And you, Leandro?
Well, Andrea, good news for you. In a car, you don't need to worry about equilibrium.
Yeah,
You need to
but
worry about
the
space.
space, yes, it's the problem.
But you achieve, I believe you.
Thank you.
I'm kind of a coach today. I don't know why. So I remember a goal that I achieved in the last year. It's an important goal. I was able to change my daily routine. So I start to wake up early in the morning, kind of 2 hours earlier than I was used to, and I had the habit now to walk at least 30 minutes every day, even in the Sundays. And it has really made some difference in my life. It was really great. And for this year, I only have one goal. I set it up last week. I will get specific certification in IT. So in the first semester, my deadline is July. I will get this certification.
Good job. And you, Aline, do you have one or some to share?
My goal for this year, to start working as UX with design, get an apartment for me and my friends, and improve my English. You wish is not the best.
No, I think I will recommend you to stay here, study, and mostly being autodidactive, because it is the better way to learn something. But learning is not enough, so we have to practice. And here is a safe place to practice. We are not judging you, we are not correcting you, and we get up, not get up, but we level up here together. And I think it's the mainly goal here for us. And you, Luis, you already told us, but if you want to repeat or say it again, you are able to.
Yes, because I remember an important point for that last year. In the last 2 months of the year, I started to go to the gym, and I want to keep this for the next year, and this helps me uh, a little bit. And I'm not going to, I'm not going there every day yet, but that's okay. 4, 5 days a week, it's too much for me. It's more than I need, I think. It's good already. And I would like to, maybe I will start to go in the mornings. As Leandro said, I will try to wake up early and go in the morning. But for me, before I start work, but for me, it's a little bit difficult, this. And that's it. For me, it's a little bit difficult to drive a motorcycle too. As Andre said, it's more, in my case, it's more difficult than a car, because, and congratulations for her to drive a motorcycle. Congratulations, because for me, it's a little bit dangerous. I think I don't know exactly how to drive. That's it.
I think I already have another topic, motorcycles or car, which one is more dangerous? And our next question, guys, is the question number 5. So, do you have plans drawn up to achieve them? Or it's in Português. Você tem planos em desenvolvimento, ou desenvolvimento para alcançar os seus objetivos? Ou seja, qual seria a sua etapa número 1, sua etapa número 2? And to achieve your goals. So that's the meaning of the phrasal verb drawn up. It can be a compose of the document, but I think your path. So to achieve it, I have to do the step number 1, step number 2. Makes it like that. So Leandro, do you have plans to draw up your your goals, but thinking in steps. Steps number 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I do. And it's easier to me because I only have set one goal. So it's not that easy, but I need to study at least 1 hour every single day this subject. And my biggest step on my plan is to buy the certification exam right now. So I will divide it in six kind of six. I don't know parcelas in English. Well, whatever.
Or
But I
like
will,
a car, like a credit card.
yeah, I will pay on my credit card in 6 times and then in 6 months, and it's the kind of pressure that I need to keep on my objective, on my way to achieve my goal.
It's installments like that. Credit card installments.
So I will pay in 6 credit card installments. And so every month when I open up my bill, my credit card bill, I will remember, oh, I need to keep studying. Because it's easy in the first week. It's easy to be how can I say it, to be determined. No, yes, I will achieve. But then you get less and less compromised, and we are humans. Everybody here in this room has had at least one experience like that. So I think the hardest thing is to keep motivated along the time, and to keep in perseverance to achieve our goals.
Perfect. And you, Andrea, and do you have plans draw up?
No, I have to say that I just write them down, but I need to put in practice to achieve my goals. For example, I want to start how can I say like driving again. So I need to go to the school and do my registration. I need to do it in order to achieve, but it's hard. I have to do.
Nice. And you, Joaquin?
Indeed, in my case, I have not special plans to achieve in this moment, because as I am already retired, during my professional career, I achieved all the goals that I wanted during my professional career. Then in this moment, I am already retired. Then professionally, I have not more goals in my case. Maybe I would say the most important goals for this year might be if I am seeking to exchange my car with the other new car. Maybe it's the most important goal for me this year. If I could to change my car. I have also the license to drive a motor, but I never drove motors, only cars. Andrea is the opposite. She drives motors, no, not cars. It's with me, it's the opposite. I have the license to drive motor, but I never drove the motors.
And like you, I don't have any driver license. No, never done something like that. And you, Luis, do you have plans drawn up?
Oh. Sorry, but what? It's the number 5 question.
It's a question number 5.
Well, in my case, I have some goals and that maybe I can achieve this year or maybe not, but I'm keep doing small things to get there. For example, keep getting into the immersions. For me, it's very important to improve my English to achieve the result, a good result. Uh, I would like to get another job. I'm keep studying for the things that I want to work, and that's it. I keep for this year. I want to keep in the gym, and I'm put an effort to go every day or almost every day, and it's not easy. Some days I want to go, some days I just want to stay at home, but I'm doing small efforts uh, to keep going, to keep the way. And this for me is very important. Sometimes I want to study hard, but there are some days that I just can't get to study too much. And I take a rest, of course, and I study just a little bit to keep the consistency, of course. For me, sorry. For me, it's important to do small things to achieve, to improve, to keep the way, of course.
Perfect. And you, Aline?
Yes, I think every goal has to have a plan. So I try to define the passion to the goal to that goal. Just to let me, I want to show up because my camera is bad.
Minus
Yes.
worst.
And Joaquin is a very cool guy.
Perfect. And that's I think it's time for another. And our next question is number 6. And I think the question is nice. Would you say that your plans are annual or semi-annual? Semi-annual means a cada 6 meses. So your plan, you have your plans for 1 year, for 6 months, for 1 week, or like Joaquin for 1 day, or like me for once a week. So say something about it. Andrea, can you start this one?
Yes, oh, so difficult. But I can say that for me it's annual because I I do my New Year's resolutions, try to follow my plans, and the end of the year, I how can I say? I look at my paper. If I achieve some goals, I just check, and if not, I try to do in another year. That's it.
Nice. And you, Aline, do you have your plans annual, same annual, or something different?
Annual plans, but to ask me, then I need some small healthy rate goals.
Okay. And you, Leandro?
Well, when there's a plan, what can I say? Semi-annual, maybe. It depends. It depends. If it is something that we are only saying that we want, but we don't really want it, maybe it can be annual or even more time plans. But when it's something that we really are willing to achieve, I think it's better to have plans for a small amount of time. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But my actual plan is semi-annual to the end of this first semester.
And you, Luis, how your plans are? Annual, semi-annual?
Well, I don't know exactly, but it's more semi-annual. It depends a lot. For example, in the case that I want to go to the gym, it's almost a weekly plan, of course, because I just keep doing this week, and after this month, I will try to do the next month, and it's almost a daily plan, of course. But when I think about the English, for example, and maybe this could be an annual plan or more than this, but I think that it's important to keep doing small things. As I said before, for me, it's very important to do this. Keep the immersions once, two a week, or if you can more, of course, could be good, but that's it. It's important to keep our consistency, of course. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to go faster and could be expensive, not just for money, but for us. And that's it. It depends a lot of kind of goals. And that's it.
And you, Joaquin, besides your day plan, do you have
my plans are annual plans, as I said, when I plan a trip abroad or here in Portugal, because we plan 2 trips here in Portugal, but normally we make also 1 trip abroad every year. Then in about trips, we planned the trips. It's annual. It's here in Portugal is more or less in September, October. We like to. It's the best time to travel here in Portugal. For me is September and October. Normally when we go abroad is in May, June is when we plan our trips abroad. For the other plans, as I said, is more or less we plan weekly. Yeah, for example, my wife and I sometimes we at Monday we made the plans for all the week. Monday shopping, Tuesday walking, Wednesday working here in the yard, Thursday gym. Normally we made the plan at the beginning of the week. We made the plan for all the week.
like we do here? It's incredible how things works differently. Because here in Brazil, people are able to go trips in July, just July because I have my children are without school, they are off, and mine are off too. In July, no one works, just people are spreading on the country.
Yes, with us is the same, because when we had the children, because the school, we take the trips also in the summer, in the vacation summer. But now we live, my wife and I. My kids are married, and we live alone. Then it's better in the September, October, May, June, because there isn't less confusion with a lot of people in many. When we go outside in the transports, in the everything, it's a crowd of people everywhere. Then it's much better to walk because the weather is good also. September, October, the weather is still good to walk. And there are less people outside.
Better. I think it's smart from your side doing this.
March, April, May, the weather is the spring here in Portugal. Then the weather is good to travel in these months.
Nice to know that I have to visit Portugal one day in the future.
Yeah, try.
And guys, I think we have time for another here. And question number 7. What advice would you give to those who are lost in the new year? So, que conselho você daria para alguém que está perdido nesse ano? I think one advice that's enough. So, Leandro, what advice would you give for those who are lost in this new year?
Well, the simplest one, to install the app called Waze, maybe, or Google Maps. I'm joking. Well, I don't know. Everyone knows its own pathway. It's complicated to say what is right or wrong to people around, but try to be good to person and try to be good to yourself. Try to improve at least a little one thing every single day. Maybe it's the key to live the life, because our time here is I don't know, it's small. That's it.
Straight as well. And you, Aline, do you have one advice?
Well, to try to set their goals and not to be afraid to go every day, and to start today. No, not to leave it for tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, I agreed. And you, Luis?
I don't know exactly, but I'd like to say for those who feel a little bit lost, try to follow your heart, try to do small things, try to take care of your health day by day, take care of your body, start with this, and that's it. I'm saying that these are small things, but really taking care of your health and your body is not a small thing, of course. It's very important, really. Try to do this, and that's it. And it's a little bit hard for those who feel lost. Just to say this, it's more complex, but than just to say tips, but this could be a good start.
Okay. And you, Andrea, do you have one?
Yes, try to find out what we really want to do and be a determined person, confident person. That's it.
And finally, Joaquin, do you have one advice?
Yes, if someone are lost, maybe I said to her or to him, don't give up. Don't give up. Go ahead, and you must be strong to achieve your goals, and never give up.
Perfect. I liked all your advice, guys. Welcome back, Wanda. Welcome back, Alessa, Juliana, and Diane. And I don't know if you already answered the last question, but I like to answer you all gathering here. Our last question here: how will TNT help you this year? You guys have other plans to learning another language or improve English? I'd like to not answer, but hear you something about it. Anyone want to start?
Yeah, I can start. For me, I want to continue with TNT. It's so good for me. I never talk in English before TNT, and here is a respectful environment. No one judge my mistakes. It's so good for me. And when in the beginning I start really shy, but now I'm open and it's okay. Thank you for TNT.
And you, Alessa, do you have something in mind on TNT?
I'm a secretary, and TNT helped me with English, né? I make trips for the employer, so help me a lot. I'm booking hotel, flying, and I need to learn for our work.
Simply. And you, Juliana, the language or in English or something?
Now I'm improving English, but I like it to German too. And my priority in that at the moment it's English, but I love it to listen music, German music, for example.
As well, I'm beginning in German, and I'm starting. And I just want to say ich bin Luan, I am Luan. And you, Diane, do you have our specific goals beside English or improve it?
Yeah, in my case, TNT will continue to help me like learning English, not just learning, but practicing like in front of people without being judged. As I was talking to girls, telling the girls in the beginning of the last year, I was very afraid to talk in English in front of people. And I think that TNT helped me a lot to like face this challenge, you know, and have more courage to talk in English. But for this year, I will use TNT to help me learning Spanish too. So my goal is to have like enough knowledge to start talking in Spanish, like in the immersions and things like that.
Perfect. And you, Leandro?
Oh, I'm also trying to learn German. It's really hard.
Really?
Ich bin Leandro and auf Wiedersehen. But
Genau.
Genau. But TNT will help me to practice Spanish. That it's been a lot of time that I don't speak with nobody, and I will be on the Spanish immersions this year.
Yeah. And you, Joaquin, do you have one more specific goals this year on TNT?
My goal in TNT is helping to practice, to improve my English, because as I am retired, I don't need anymore to learn English because I have not benefits in my professional career. English here in TNT, it's having an hobby, but as I like very much to learn language, essentially the English. It's because I am here in TNT. It's really fantastic to attend classes here in TNT because before I'm here, I read, I write more or less in English, but my problem is the speaking, the understanding. And I notice that since I am here attending classes in TNT since August 2021, I am much better in speaking English. It's very good here in TNT. Not only learning English, but also the friends that we meet here in TNT, because we have not problem in make mistakes. It's good because all the people are learning English, and we feel good here in TNT. It's really a pleasure attending English classes here in TNT. Yes, very well.
It's a pleasure to meet you guys here as well. And you, Andrea, new language, just improve English or something?
Oh, I need to improve my English, and I am another person after I discovered TNT because I am very shy. And TNT helps me a lot to be more confident, even committing a lot of mistakes. But I am more confident to be here speaking English with people that I don't know in person. And that's it. It's my goal to improve my English.
Good to know that. And Aline, Luis, any language as well, improving or something? Like Andrea, able to speak.
I understand Spanish, but I wanted to improve my Spanish and French, but it's English.
And finally, you, Luis, do you have something new?
As in my case, I want to improve my English. TNT helps me a lot to put in practice a lot of years of studying English. TNT helps me to put this in practice, of course. Help me with confidence to speak without judgments of making mistakes, for example. And I would like to learn to participate in some immersions about French. I don't know exactly how hard I will face this, but that's it. Thank you all.
Thank you too as well. And guys, I'm just shared in the chat our survey, and as always, you can criticize me, make a compliment, something bad or something good about the la charla, about the meeting, something you have in mind. You can manage the topics or recommend the topics to do as well. It was a pleasure as always, and I just finished the class after the time, but I think it's such a good day, so I prolonged it. I postponed the meeting. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. We are online for the next Saturday, and the same hour, same chat, and I think it is, guys. Thank you all for having here once more. Joaquim, Andrea, Wanda, Alessa, Juliana, Daiane, Leandro, Aline, e Luis. And I see you around, and I see you here in other Saturday. So bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.